Everyone, it is Nick again with CryptoReleases.com, keeping you ahead of the game with crypto, metaverse, and DeFi. If you like this kind of content, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, click the little bell. It's how you stay notified when I am, and we'll stay ahead of the game together with crypto, metaverse, and now DeFi. And so today I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm doing to earn some passive income. I've already showed you guys EMP.money. I will leave the link to that video in the description of this one, so you guys can check that one out. This one is a different thing. It is a layer below the Drip faucet community, which I could produce, some kind of a video on that. But this is one that it does have an affiliate link, but it's really not about that. In fact, I'll include my affiliate link in this video, but I'm not concerned about it in the slightest. This thing has just turned out extremely well. Forex Shark, the developer of Drip, created TheManor.Farm, which in honor of its release of Layer 2 later this week, I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to access this. You're a little late to getting your Rev tokens. In fact, the liquidity pool's been cut off. You've hopefully purchased your dogs and pigs. If not, it doesn't matter, because there's this little thing called the Drip Garden I'm going to show you guys, in which you make a small initial investment. Because the way that the contract is structured, it's designed to increase your buying power over time and to constantly incentivize new people to enter the protocol and start earning passive income. It's really simple, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what to do. So this article just went up on CryptoReleases.com. It basically describes exactly what's going on. The Drip.Community Ecosystem, it's expanding to many layers. The TheManor.Farm/garden is a DeFi game. The object of the game is simple. Continue compounding your 3% daily rewards to plant more seeds, which produce plants, which in turn produce more seeds, which can be sold for Drip BUSD LP tokens that come in the form of Drip, I don't know if you guys know this, but the price of Drip has been extremely steady and even parabolic because it is linked to BUSD. That's a stable coin, so it's not suffering from all of the ups and downs of the market. And those LP tokens can then be applied to the different layers of the TheManor.Farm, which in later videos, this will be a bit of a warm-up video for one that's coming out later. If you guys want to stay ahead of the game on this, go ahead. Like I said, like this channel, subscribe, and click the little bell so that you guys stay notified when I am. So basically, the process is simple. You keep compounding your plants, you keep growing your garden, and pretty soon you're going to have a really awesome set of a stable passive income setup. So how to get started, you simply go to, first of all, you got to have some BUSD in your crypto wallet, and you visit TheManor.Farm. Use the Liberate Drip app to create your Drip BUSD LP token. Visit TheManor.Farm.garden. It will also just be a sublink on the drop-down menu on the left of that same site. And then you return typically at least once daily to compound your rewards and keep growing your plants so that you seed further future rewards. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here. So here we are on TheManor.Farm/garden. These are my plants grown. Currently I've grown 2 new plants. So this is actually the incentive system. I'll show you guys this in a second. You're multiplying your buying power over time, which also makes it always a good time to enter this thing. It's not like this thing has some lifetime that it goes on and then it's only going to feed the insiders who got in early. So I'm going to go ahead and compound my 2 plants. Go ahead and confirm. Come on up here. Site's going a little slow because it's super congested right now because people are super excited about their BUSD LP tokens getting ready for layer 2 of the farm. So there it is, plant successful. I've now got 99 plants, and you just keep on compounding these things. And it's simple to do a little bit of math. And right now, currently these LP tokens are about $40 a piece. Right now, every 7 hours and 16 minutes. By the way, that time shortens. The more and more you compound, the faster and faster you compound. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about why this system works as well as it does. The Drip Garden is a true game where all players start out relatively equal. And what determines your payout is how often you plant your seeds, compound, versus how often you harvest your seeds. Hang on here, bear with me. This site has a lot of traffic on it right now. Below is a graph showing the buying power over time and the balance compared to other games such as Shrimp Farmer and Miners. Existing games give insiders over 100,000% more buying power than players who get in after launch, allowing them to drain the contract and disincentivize new capital from coming in. Well, when it comes to this system designed by Forex Shark, who really everything he seems to be doing right now is super innovative and creative and well thought out. So as you can see, this red line represents what most of these types of games do. People drain the contract balance. It screws everybody who gets involved. I recently got into a bad game called Fisherman Joe. But this is actually just an amazing protocol, you guys. And as you can see, over time, if you just keep compounding, your buying power goes up. So you can enter really at any time, and it's always incentivizing new people to get in. As you can see, the Drip Garden increases buying power over time, and the balance of the contract grows, ensuring that you will always get a fair rate. There's still a benefit to getting in early because, of course, the more plants you get in the ground, the faster you're growing your garden. The time multiplier is designed to attract new waves of capital after we have reached saturation and the contract growth has slowed due to buying power of new capital creeping up by 0.1% non-compounding every day. This means there will always be a time in the future where it makes sense for fresh capital to come in and kickstart a new wave of gardeners. And it really does make sense, you guys. This system is essentially figured out a lot of the bugs and flaws that feed into bad DeFi protocols. And it has set up a very simple way for you to get started earning passive income. I'm looking at that 100 plant mark, which I've gotten to just by patiently compounding. And I'm thinking it might be a good time with all of the hype to maybe start, compounding instead of compounding every day. Maybe a couple days, take a little profit, or whatever I feel is right. But this is a really cool thing. I wouldn't share it with you guys unless I thought that you would have a good experience getting into it. I absolutely believe that you will, and it does not constitute financial advice, of course, but I will have all the necessary links for you guys to go ahead and get started in the description of this video. And DeFi is heating up. I'm really starting to see the vast potential of these systems that with patience and compounding really creates a huge investment. Now, I'm not showing you guys this to show off in any way. In fact, quite humbly, I am at probably the lower end of some of the people who have the kind of risk capital to put into these protocols in the first place. But that said, it's working out incredibly well. My initial investment in terms of the value of the Drip BUSD LP token has 10x'd, and the way that this contract is set up, it incentivizes people to enter at any time. And honestly, everyone is always like, well, it's too late to get into Drip. It's too late to get into Drip because the price keeps going up and up. Well, what are you going to say when Drip's worth $1,000? Right now it's worth about $130. And I do see that time coming because there's nothing in these protocols that would disincentivize its future growth. So the earlier you get in, the better. The earlier you start compounding, the better. And the more you educate yourself about DeFi and understand the risk reward, the cost benefit analysis of a situation like this, the sooner you'll understand what makes this one different, what makes it a cut apart the competition. I hope you guys like this kind of content. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the little bell, and I'll catch you next time on crypto releases.